Once you've opened your file, you want to identify the share button. It's the blue button in the upper right-hand corner, and it generally says the word share. The first thing you're going to want to notice is the symbol next to the word share, which in my case is a locked symbol because currently my file is set share only to me. And I want to make a change to that. So I am going to press the share button, and I've got a new window here, and it gives me the option to type in email addresses specifically, or in this case, I'm going to go to the advanced, which is here in the bottom right corner. When I click on the advanced button, I have the opportunity now to change this, but I have some extra features that I can look at. So let's just first look at how I can change it from private to something else. In this case, I don't want to share this with any specific people. I actually want to give a broader audience view of this document. So I could select the building with the link underneath it, which gives everybody within my building or my organization who has the link access to this document. But I actually want to go a step further than that, and I want to make it searchable. I want anybody within my domain or within my organization to be able to search and find this document. So I'm going to click that level for me. But I could go further if I wanted to and make it so that anybody in the world with the link, so anybody, they don't even have to be within my domain, with the link would be able to access this. And I could go one step further than that and make it public on the web. But the most appropriate setting for me right now is searchable within my organization. I also can adjust how people can look at it. They could view it, they could comment on it, or they could edit it. But in this case, this is a reference, a resource, and I only want them to be able to view it. So I'm going to save that. But the new features that I want to discuss are owner settings. And because I created this document and I'm the owner of this document, I have 2 additional settings that I can fine tune to my needs in the sharing window. And those are prevent editors from changing access and adding new people. This is a good setting to click if I want to have total control over who ultimately is able to make changes to this document. So if I want to share this with a colleague, but I don't want that colleague to let other people edit the document, then I would check this box. If I want to be the only one who decides who gets to make changes on a document, I need to check this box. The second box has a lot of relevance for the classroom. I'm going to mention 2 specific cases. First, if you've created something that could be considered a reference or a resource, something that you want students to refer to regularly, you would want to check this box to disable options to print, to download, print, and copy. And the reason that you want to check it for that is that as a reference or a resource, you may want to make changes to the reference or resource over time. And if you are planning on making changes to a reference or resource, you want your students or users to always be accessing the most up-to-date content. The only way to control that is to make sure that they have to visit your version of the page, the one that you own. Otherwise, they could just print it, and then they're going to look at it something old, because the moment that they download the item, they print the moment they print the item, or the moment that they make a copy of the item into their own drive, their version is stuck. It's static in time as the version that they downloaded at that moment in time. Only users who are accessing your copy are going to have the updates and changes that you make. A second reason why you may want to prevent downloading, printing, and copying is if you were perhaps using a demo for students. So if you had an example project that you wanted them to be able to see, or if you had notes that you wanted to publish online for the students, but you wanted them to analyze the material themselves, synthesize it themselves, and put it into their own words. That would be another reason for you to disable options to download, print, and copy. I hope that these tips were helpful. When you're done adjusting your sharing settings, you just press the done button and you're good to go. To recap very quickly, to adjust shared settings, look for the shared button in the upper right corner, press it. If you want to see those advanced settings, look for the word advanced in the bottom right corner of the window and click it, and you have all of your options there. The 2 options we spoke about today were the owner settings and will only be available to you on a document for which you are the owner. Hope this was helpful. Have a great day.